and we have some guests to help us promote the Pacific Sovereignty Run, which is going to take place here Saturday in SoCal, June 17, 2023, at the Elks Lodge, 7212 Melrose Street. Okay, this event's going to start at 12 noon. Gentlemen, let's get a quick introduction. We'll go around here. How we doing?
Good, great. First off, I want to take this time to give our thanks for this opportunity. And my name is Izzy, Section 8 Treasurer. I am the conduit for Only Stronger and Section 8 with these two places that is really dear to me.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I am the Chief Operation Officer for Section 8, and I'm a vet, father of 4, and just here to let everybody know where we stand.
Man, I love it. Thank you. Thank you for that, Izzy.
Thank you.
Oh man, that's a great cause. It's a great cause.
And that's always on the secretary of Captain so have an opportunity to share our story and mission and the reason why we're here today.
Man, that's a great segue into what I want to ask you guys right now. Talk about your motorcycle club. Talk about your organization. What is your mission? Anything that you're willing to share, trust me, the listeners and the viewers here, they want to know.
Go ahead.
So Section 8 is based off the principles, right? God, family, that word, right? Without the first two, we don't have the third. That's what we kind of get our entire club around. It's why it's a family club. We have our families involved, wives, kids, extended family, everyone gathers around when we come together. So the club actually started it was actually a street bike club that started in Evan Beach in the Section 8 housing. So I know that we come from humble beginnings. Now that we're better.
Man, I love that. I love that.
And stuff, but we still want to always try to hold on to those beginnings. So always remember where we came from. Always remember the reason why we got together, which is for our founder's son, Aiden Restream. This whole club was inspired by him, for him, to kind of keep his legacy going. He was sick, and so I was just kind of keep this going, keep the mission going. So even though we spread off to other areas, other than this point, we try to make sure that we hold on to that tightly so that we never forget where we came from.
Yeah, it's just that the legacy we have to stand for and live for. Because at the end of the day, it's the next generation. So that's what we stand as a club for now.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love that story. Thank you for sharing that as well. Can you talk a little bit about your nonprofit? Tell us a little bit about what you guys do, your main mission, and some of its history.
Yeah, so like I mentioned, Team Stronger, we consider ourselves a brand whose intention is to really raise awareness about child sexual abuse. 6 years ago, my daughter was a victim of sexual abuse.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Since that happened, the first few years, I was trying to kind of figure my way out as a father. As a father of any child, our main job, we have lots of different duties, but it all kind of goes down to being able to protect our children from anything, let alone child sexual abuse or molestation. And so, in an effort and an attempt to kind of bounce back from that, not just for myself, but to help my daughter take what happened to her and not allow it to define who she is, but to empower her to define her future. And so we started off with just a small little initiative where we donated toys to children impacted by trauma, children who are going to be taking a stand in court against their abuser. And all these toys were able to our coach that linked to a message from my daughter saying, "Hey, I've been there. You're going to get through this." And strong. And so we call it Team Stronger because it doesn't get easier. We only get stronger. and
I
so
love
that we
that.
don't have
I love
it's not
that.
all sunshine and rainbows, right? This is something that is difficult to talk about, it's difficult to listen to, it's difficult to even hear about. And so our goal and our mission is really to be that conversation starter for the community. Be the people to say, hey, it's okay to talk about this. It's okay to talk to our children about this and educate them about it instead of just allowing the stigma that's associated with it to keep it silent.
It's really, really powerful.
Yes, and with that too, as a chief officer, operations officer of Mind Stronger, is our goal is to eliminate the stigma, starting from home, because that's where it really starts to feel safe, to feel protected, to feel loved. And when you don't have that, it leads to different types of trauma, different types of events that you have no control over. So we're just really trying to and doing our best to eliminate that stigma starting from home.
Yeah, it's a very, very powerful, organization. Obviously, you guys are working on some pretty serious issues. You know, how can people get involved? I mean, if somebody's interested in reaching out to you all, how would they go about doing that? Because I'm sure there's going to be people who listen to this. Unfortunately, this stuff is not rare. That's what's really sad. Reading the statistics, it's kind of sad just how many of our kids experience this type of abuse. And I'm sure there's going to be people who are going to listen to this, going to want to be able to reach out in some way. So, what would be the best way to get in contact with you so that way the community might be able to help out your organization in some way?
We're mainly on Instagram. So Instagram is at IAM_only stronger. Our website is www.onlystronger.org. And as far as what the community can do to help, at the stage that we're at right now, just starting grassroots nonprofit, we're operating at our capacity allows us to. And so, a lot of the initiatives that we have going on right now is kind of people are kind of reaching out to us via Instagram with ideas on how they can help. So our most recent initiative was my daughter and her auntie, one of my cousins who reached out to us. They actually wrote a book together. My daughter's illustrated book and we published it on Amazon. And this book raises awareness of body awareness, what's inappropriate between children, adults, children, and other kids. And so the whole purpose of that is just to, again, be that conversation starter. It's a way for parents and teachers, childcare providers to, have a conversation with kids about what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, without being so direct. It's a more indirect yet effective way to kind of get the conversation started. So that's really what it is. It's being able to speak up, use our voice.
Yeah. And how is Section 8 involved in the nonprofit exactly?
Well, it happened to this by the way, and during the pandemic, during the pandemic, Red been doing the community work, helping other businesses not to go down. So what we did was we gathered our people, reggae bands, just the community to be able to do that. And one day, my cousin visited me and reached out and just asked for guidance. I was going to do with the nonprofit. Just really reaching out for support. And that time, Section 8 was just barely started too, and so establishing our board member, establishing our team, and from there we included in everything that we do with the community, and instead of reaching out to big entities, I told them to start with the community first and go from there on. And ever since then, Section 8 has been part of it, and it's been, one call away, whatever it takes. And actually, now at this point on, we're working on building a safe haven for the community.
That's beautiful.
For
That's really
sexually
beautiful.
abused children, and on top of that too, it's just not the children, it's youth, it's teens, and adults that's been
Yes.
traumatized and being traumatized and being victimized and they don't have any voice.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people have experienced this, maybe never even told anybody.
Yes, so
Sadly,
yeah, so that's the majority of advocates that we get is people that have been traumatized and victimized for so many years, and they're caught in the middle of should I say something or should I not because someone's gonna get hurt. So
right, right.
yeah, so the reality of it is like violence to stay quiet, and we just since this is a big topic and it's a big sensitive topic throughout wherever you go, we just decided, all right, let's become a target.
Wow.
And
We try to embed that in our mission right as a club. Yes, like how the Section 8 get involved. We really try to like within our bylaws, within our values, we try to take this mission and like bring that back to what we stand for.
See what I say.
Like they were saying, it's a tough topic to talk about. It's tough to hear. It's tough to disclose to somebody, a stranger or a loved one. It doesn't matter when it comes to that topic. It's touchy for everybody. So we really try to use the club as a vessel, right? So it's not so much just about riding motorcycles and doing what we do. It's about having an inspiring impact on the community and giving people an outlet and giving people a place to be able to be comfortable and find another avenue. Like plenty of events that we pull up Section 8, they see our path, but they speak to us and we're pushing, topics like Eric was talking about. It's not about like what Mozzie did to your life or what my career is.
Right, right.
A deeper connection to the community. Not just using the club and our bikes as that vessel to get kind of like get people's awareness.
Yeah, I really love that. And I mean, I know there's a lot of motorcycle clubs that do similar type of work, but I don't think I've ever heard of it. I think you guys might be the only organization, at least that I've heard of, that deals with this topic right here. It is a sensitive topic to discuss, but it is something that is sadly it's pervasive in our society, and there's so much silence about it. There's the stigma that you had talked about earlier, and the fact that you got bikers, that are out there in the community talking about this issue that a lot of people, quite frankly, I think are afraid to talk about it. I mean, it's pretty dope. It really, really is.
yeah, and then piggyback on that is really the main goal is to impact. And as far as motorcycle users, just to be able to create more awareness, and gravitate more to the leaders because everything that needs to be done, at least in our program, is build more leaders, and because leaders can make impact and give a dramatic change to whatever needs to be changed, or it needs to be eliminated, or needs to just be able to help that needs or heal, help, and empower.
And it's really beautiful. And there are a lot of people out there who do need healing, and there's a lot of trauma that comes with this type of abuse, and it lasts throughout somebody's lifetime. But the fact that you guys are trying to do something to eliminate the stigma, to be able to help heal some of that pain, is just really an incredible thing. And it helps me understand your organization so much better because I've seen Section 8 and I've seen you all on social media. This is the first time I've had a chance to talk about the nonprofit, and I just have so much respect for the work that you guys are doing. Seriously, you guys are very, very unique in the work that you do, and man, I just hope that you guys continue to grow your organization. I hope that your nonprofit has success, and I know that like in the Native American community, we're dealing with our own trauma, and there's a lot of things that have happened to us over the years, and sexual assault and this type of abuse unfortunately is very high in our communities. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the missing and murdered Indigenous women's issue, but there's a lot of suffering in our communities, and the fact that you guys are out there doing something that's going to help bring about some healing in people's lives. I just really find that to be amazing. And man, it's very powerful. Like I said, it helps me understand Section 8 so much better. I've seen you all, but knowing this, man, I really, you got a supporter. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah,
You have a
so much.
supporter in me.
Thank you so much, because really it's so much work to do, especially our Juicy's goal really is to create a safe haven in the middle of the community, 24/7. Any type of abuse is welcome. Um, and we're just here, we just create that safe haven to build and create trust again, because that's where it starts. For you to heal, you gotta be able to trust.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's
You have to be able to talk about it, and that's the biggest issue because it's not talked about, and it might not be safe to talk about in some places and in most places. So all we're trying to do is just find places where we can speak about it. We can have conversations like this, so I'm very grateful to you and for everyone that's kind of interacted with us and heard our mission. So he gave us a voice, he gave us a platform to be able to talk about it. Ever since this whole thing started, the biggest thing that I noticed is that was blessed and had the honor to be the first person that a lot of people told about their traumas, right? And a lot of healing comes from communication, from talking about it. And the trauma continues to hurt us.
100%. 100%. Yeah, the silence is killing so many people,
Oh, yeah.
right? Just slowly killing people. And I feel like just even us having this discussion, I know people who are listening to this who may have experienced this kind of abuse, that there's so many others out there who want to help, who care and understand just how traumatic these types of abuses are in somebody's life. And like I said, it makes me happy that we have people like yourselves that are out there. Obviously, you guys enjoy motorcycles, you enjoy riding, you enjoy the brotherhood, but you all have a real mission. You have a real mission, something that is of value, not just to you as bikers in your organization, but to all of our communities and all of our families. And that's very, very important that you guys are doing this work. And so I really commend you all. And I hope you guys just continue to grow and continue to be able to do the things that you do. I want to stay on this topic here. What are some events that you guys have participated in? Some community stuff that you've been able to do?
So again, one of our first partners was One Safe Place, and that's a program that is kind of a subsection of the victim advocacy services to the San Diego District Attorney's Office. And so it's kind of just the easy initial partnership to kind of get us started. And so again, the program that we have there is called peer-to-peer support program, where again my daughter offers her message of encouragement to kids. And right now we're also working on a partnership with the YMCA. I work with the YMCA, and right now I'm facilitating a lot of discussion forums with childcare providers. And everything that I'm doing is very intentional. The perpetrator that did what he did to my daughter, he and his wife actually owned a family childcare home for 20 years. So, that was just how many more childcare providers are doing that? How prevalent is all this? And so, our mission is to increase resilience for victims and families, so that we can inspire and ultimately impact. So, whatever programs that we can do and whatever initiatives we can put together to meet that mission, to support the victims, to inspire prevention measures from everyone, will all ultimately lead to impact the prevalence of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to really do my best to put this podcast out here. We're breaking it up into segments, and I want to make sure that you guys get this as well, and you guys can put it out to people who are interested in learning more. What else can you tell us about Section 8 and the nonprofit that you would like people to know who are listening to this?
we want to make sure that we care about those individuals. It's us and families coming together to use our tools and use the different vessels that we have to help push towards the same cause, right? This awareness, making it safe for people to speak on it. Whether it's people talking to you or people talking to one of us, whether Izzy, myself, or any of the other members, we become that cushion, that security blanket, right, for the people. Whether it's people are more likely to talk to Gary or more likely to have a conversation transition from bikes into some of the harder things, because a lot of times that's how those conversations go. We actually every Saturday we host a Bible study on the rooftop at Coronado Harley in San Diego, and it's really become, we call it Bible study, but it really is an open floor for anybody. It's open to everyone, open to public, open to all the clubs, just community members, anyone who wants to show up and find out about it.
So where's this again?
It's at the Coronado Harley in San Diego. We're right on the rooftop. It's Saturday, every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. We all gather there. The club gathers there. Some of the other clubs gather up, and we just speak on how our week's been going, any projects that we have coming up, and that's become a really solid tool.
Man, it's a beautiful thing.
For everyone to just kind of speak, and you see, it's kind of cool to see. You see new faces when they show up first day, first weekend. They're not really saying much. The second weekend, they may, tell them how the week went, and before you know it, they're opening up about hardships and trials that they've been through that you would never expect. And that's kind of that same idea that we're kind of of. It's just like, it's okay to speak on it. It's okay to talk about it. So that's why Gary's efforts and the team being stronger. It's so important to us that we raise that awareness. Use all the vessels that we have to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to feel comfortable to speak. Because that's the hardest thing is the person who gets comfortable, they're never going to share.
Yeah, it's not everybody was able to experience vulnerability. So we express this a lot of it's okay to express how you feel, because that's where all the strength comes from. Be vulnerable and trust will come.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and as men too, that's kind of a hard thing for us, right? We're not really socialized to be open about things that are hurtful to us. We're not really taught how to express our feelings. And to have something like that to where people can come in a safe environment, right? In a safe place to be able to share maybe something that's going on in their life. I mean, honestly, I feel like we don't have enough spaces like that. We just don't. And I think there's a lot of guys who are suffering, a lot of human beings out there that are suffering. But if they had an environment like this, it might just kind of ease the pain a little bit. And the fact that you're doing this for bikers and people in the community that can come together, I mean, it's very powerful. It's very, very powerful. And Yeah, I'm really impressed with what you guys are doing, and I love it, man. I really do love this. I really do love your guys' mission. Like I said, just all the success in the future to you guys. Do you have anything planned, coming up that besides obviously the Sunday event that you guys do, but anything else that you guys are working on?
yes, we are partnered up with a lot of entities. I'll start with my board members. Um, One of my board members, Corinne, she works with she's with the city. She's a professor. She's an advisor for the city of mayor of San Diego. And our goal now really is to create funds to be able to create more space for awareness and since we're building the trust program on our side, we're partner up as well with other entities as far as establishment with leadership universities and emotional intelligence to be able to heal more and let go of the past somehow, somewhat, and able to gain that empowering mindset and be a leader and come back to the community as a leader, and while they're still healing themselves, they're healing others that are going through the process they're going through. So that's one of the things that
We have a lot of things in the works right now, so we don't have any dates. Yeah, so we're working on doing that. Say, David, we're working on a couple fundraisers. The next one sometime in July. So yeah, really kind of just follow on Instagram and through our website and back to us as far as information on what we have. We don't have any dates yet.
Well-
We're working our capacity.
Well, I just want to share. Somebody, said in the comments that you guys are making a big difference in the community, and they just said thank you to you guys. So, yeah.
That's something that's we can kind of just bounce an idea off of. That's another fact that obviously we call Section 8 MC, right? So we're also trying to figure out a way that we can get back to that Section 8 community, right? Because that's what we wear on our backs, so why not do what we can to support those who are still going through this process. A lot of us as well grew up in that, or like with Section 8 housing, like what was founded in Section 8 housing, so we're trying to figure out a way that we can community like come together and support the Section 8 community in whatever capacity that we can, and kind of have that impact and help them out.
Man, that's beautiful. So you guys are going to be participating in the Pacific Sovereignty Run, and just kind of talk a little bit about your participation, and why people should come out and check out this event.
Yeah, I mean, with the PSR, it's a whole nother. We like to say, we were just talking about it. It's a whole nother lane, right? It's a whole nother lane for us Islander clubs to kind of come together and share and show what the culture is all about. Right? It's a little bit different from what we maybe used to, but that's kind of that message that we're trying to portray. It's that it's a different lane, different mission. It's about coming together and being united. Right?
Yeah, I love that.
It's that united front and us showing that it's more than just riding bikes. It's coming together and sharing that aloha, sharing that and it's a mix, right? It's not just Hawaiians, there's Filipinos, there's Chamorros, there's Samoan, Tongan,
Native Americans.
Native Americans, yes, sir. Right? It's about showing what that culture means to us and giving us an opportunity to share that with those who are interested in hearing it out. Right? And so when it comes to the PSR, we all got super excited when the first annual came around because it was finally a lane for us to be us. Right?
Yeah.
It's finding an opportunity for us to show what we're about, not just how we can follow line, but how we can pave our own way.
Yeah.
And what that way, what that path, and what that route actually looks like.
as one.
As one. I love that, and I think that the sovereignty part of that name is really important. Us being able to do our own thing, having our own lane, coming together, unity, being able to show how we're unique and different. Yeah. Anything else you want to add here?
You guys there?
No, this is a really cool opportunity for us to be here and to share this with you in the clubs. It's a different vibe. We were talking about it. We were discussing it earlier. The air feels lighter.
Yes.
The environment feels happier. And just once in a good mood, we got good grinds, we got good food, good eats, and it's just a good time, an opportunity to share the camaraderie and share the happiness and share it with our brothers and sisters, and again, all pushing towards that same goal.
Yeah, I love that about what we're doing here with the Pacific Sovereignty Run. Again, bringing our communities together, bringing our clubs together, being able to show the best of who we are. Our missions might be a little bit different, the things that we do in the community. Some clubs, I know Pacific Savages have done a lot with Stop the Asian Hate. You all with, stopping, sexual violence. I mean, it's just, there's a lot of power in, I think, what we do collectively, but that aloha spirit, like you say, and coming together in a good way and being happy and being able to share some time together and laugh and joke. Man, it just takes the weight off. I always feel really good coming away from these events.
I think what we have in common is that family values that we want to
Absolutely,
instill
100%.
as far as really part of our legacy. Doing service to others and our families and each other. So really that's the only thing that I can say about us coming together is that we still have family values and we're going as one, whether you have different missions and goals, but they all lead to the same pot or bucket or
Yeah,
basket.
I know exactly what you're saying. It's us coming together, us being able. Yes, we're doing our own things. Yes, we have our own names of our organizations, but at the end of the day, we want to see all of us be successful. We all want to have this lane to be able to share together, but at the same time be able to help our different communities out. And I mean, I think that's what it's all about. All islands united, Pacific sovereignty run. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. And having been to the first PSR and being able to see that unfold, I'm really super excited for the second one here again Saturday, June 17th. Section 8, you guys are doing really big things. The nonprofit, like, man, I'm going to be like your biggest supporter. Seriously. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Is there anything else that you want to add? I mean, I definitely want to make sure that people listening to this can be able to find you all if they want to find you.
Just follow us. We have different platforms. I'm Stronger, Team Up, Only Stronger. We got a website and really just support and bring awareness and kill what needs to be killed. You know.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, just lastly, just come out. What we're all talking about is connection, the power of connection, true connection. Especially after the pandemic, we all got disconnected, and so it's good to kind of see how we're all trying to be together to stay connected. And so, for anyone out there that might be affected or impacted by any type of trauma, I know for me when everything first happened, the first thing that went was my trust in people. And so,
100%, yeah.
and being able to connect with Section 8 and this entire motorcycle club culture of life, it just gave me hope again that that there is hope and connection, that we all can come together. There are good people out there, and so the last thing I would want to say is there's hope. We're out there. We're out there.
You guys are the hope. You guys are creating hope.
And if people are looking to follow the club, follow us on Instagram at @section8_MC SoCal. So post all our events, where we're gonna meet at, follow our stories. We're always out and about doing something. So kind of track us down, we'll find it on there.
Yeah. So again, I'm sitting down with Section 8, and again, I just want to make sure it's Team Only Stronger. That's the nonprofit. Again, Section 8 Motorcycle Club. Team Only. I'm gonna make sure I get it right. Team Only Stronger. Team Only Stronger. And again, if you want to reach out to them, check them out on social media. They meet again. Once again, you can tell them again. You guys meet at Harley Davidson.
We meet at Coronado Harley Davidson every Saturday at 9 a.m.
Okay, 9. Okay, 9 a.m.
Anyone there will know where we're at. We're punching the right direction.
All right, absolutely. And obviously, we got the Pacific Sovereignty Run, June 17th. You can come out and meet Section 8. You guys are open, obviously, to talk to people. So don't be afraid if you see the patch. Before you guys go, do you mind sharing the patch? Can somebody kind of hold it up so we can kind of take a look at it? All right, so we have Section 8, the patch right here. So the top rocker says Section 8, MC, bottom rocker is mainland. Who designed your guys' patch?
That's the brainchild of Orlando Pastoriz, our founder. He's the national press. Again, this whole club is his brainchild. His family, his bros that came together to create something new for themselves. The credit goes back to Orlando, but we all rock it proudly on our back.
Beautiful. My brothers, I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And, blessings to you, your families. And I hope you guys continue to do this good work. I'll make sure you guys get this, and I'll be blasting it out there. And I'm going to be supporting Section 8 from here on out.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Again, this is 7 Generation Podcast. This is Dr. B. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back here in a couple of minutes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That was outstanding, man. That was something else. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Man, you guys do.
I'm gonna go ahead because I gotta take care of the plumbing.
Okay, yes.
See you in a bit.
All right, my man. Puna, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. That was got a lot of good. That was. Man, that was so. All right, right here.
That's deep.
So we want to do.
Man, my hair would be longer than that if I never cut them. Like how many times?
Let's see with us. Yeah, let's see with us. Let's see. You're a brother, man. So it's up to you.
Puna, are you gonna sit down?
So we're all in it, you know.
Too tight.
So Puna, are you gonna sit in this one? Are you gonna be?
Or want me to leave?
So we're gonna do our last group will be Tanaka. The Kanakas, that'll be our last group. Okay. Why don't you sit in this one then? You sure can. Okay. So we're gonna just do introductions. All right. So I'll kick it off, and we'll have you guys introduce yourselves, a little bit about your background, who you are, your ethnicity as well, the organization that you represent. Okay. And then, did you guys get the questions?
I did. I didn't really get to look at them.
Okay, don't even worry about it. That's
You
good,
can just.
'cause they're-
I'm good off the top of my. You could
They're
ask.
softballs, man. They're
Yeah.
really easy. It's just to talk about your organization.
Yeah.
And it's an opportunity for you to share a little bit about what you guys do in the community, what you guys stand for, your mission statement, all of that. Obviously, want to promote the Pacific Sovereignty Run
Right.
as well. And it's just, to share. That's
Yeah.
it.
Ask the
Share.
question and we'll answer.
All right,
Yeah,
let's do it,
good.
man. Let's do it. And Puna's she's gonna sit in as well.
Right
So
on.
she's good. If she would go use the restroom, she'll come back. The microphones, we just got to make sure that we keep it right here.
Okay.
So whenever I'm moving, if I move like this, if I keep it here and I look over here and I start talking over here, or I'm over here like this, it's not going to pick it up. So so where my head goes, the mic has got to follow.
Right.
All right. That's really important. That way we make sure we get all the sound. There might be a few things that we miss, but we want to make sure that the sound is good. So starts to drift down here, no good. Keep it right there. Yeah. And don't be afraid to speak loud too,
Yeah.
loudly as well. That's actually
Let 'em hear.
Let them hear,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Let them
right.
hear. Let them hear. Exactly. All right.
Everybody at home, saying that they cannot hear anybody talking.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, it's picking up here. I just told them that we're gonna make sure that it's a little bit louder. We'll get it fixed right now. I can't wait to get you guys on. I can't wait. You guys know that. You guys taking off? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah. Just make sure that, just tap in with me. Be safe, obviously. I mean, it's SoCal, so you should be fine. But yeah, tap in with me when you get back.
All right. No, that's done, man.
We'll wait for Puna, and then we'll get started here.
off, like, no shine. What? I know. That's all I was hitting it over there. I was like,
Bro, I never your phone.
I stuck it in there. Look under chemo. It's in my. I put it in the contact. I'll mess it in a bit. Get him. I gotta look good. I gotta look good. Well, they brand new here.